Crab in the house, and today gonna take a look at this really weird article that I saw a few days ago, and it's completely tripping me out because I don't even know if this dude's being serious or not, and I think he is. It is by Brian Truitt, USA Today. From everything I can figure out about him and USA Today, I think this dude is being serious. But I'll say up front, if this is like a piece of satire, then well done, Brian Truitt. But I don't think it is. Let's check it out. Sex in Star Wars. Here's why it's about time. I mean, I was thinking the same thing. We need some sex. Come on now. This is Star Wars, baby. Why is not people humping here? Come on. Let's check this out. The Last American Virgin isn't a person. It's a massively popular film franchise. Okay. Like I thought I was the last American virgin, but at least Star Wars, man, making me feel a little better about myself. The 10 Star Wars films since 1977 have given us abundance of lightsabers, cosmic daring do, the Force, bounty hunters, good guys, bad guys, and porgs, but no on-screen lovemaking. Like, because it's not a pornography movie. It's a science fiction movie from a galaxy far, far away. There's lots of movies that don't have on-screen lovemaking. That I thought there was anyway, but apparently I'm wrong. Apparently that's the norm. So let's continue. For characters who spend a lot of time in space with each other, there's been a distinct lack of intimacy. No, there hasn't. They just don't show it because there's kids in the room. To be frank, Star Wars, you're 41 years old and you need to have sex. Okay, no doubt about it. Come on, Star Wars. Get it on, dude. You got to meet other movies out there. There's other movies out there. Star Trek, The Matrix is cute. You got to get it on with some of these other movies. You can't just sit there alone and not have sex. The newest film, Solo: A Star Wars Story, has the most apparent "we should probably just get it on right now" scene of the saga to date. Really? When Kira is admiring the cape closet in the Millennium Falcon's master bedroom. Who even knew that was there? Her old love interest Han Solo stops by, talks about how they should catch up, and motions to the bed. There's some emotional tension. He's totally down for hooking up, although she's working for an intergalactic gangster now. But they do end up making out hot and heavy before she gets interrupted. So close, Han. So this guy, does he honestly think they should have taken it further? They should have gone in the bed and actually did it for us to watch? Is that what he's saying? And why? He hasn't, let's see, maybe he'll get to it. Why? Why? For Star Wars, it felt like a hyperspace jump in human relations. It did? Okay, the franchise has a weird history when it comes to sexual attraction, and well, I guess so, because of I guess he's gonna get to some brother and sister stuff. The height of this was the chemistry between Harrison Ford's Han and Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia in the original trilogy, where there was a fine line between bickering and flirtation. That I thought that he was gonna talk about like this picture down here that shows the brother and sister kissing before they knew they were brother and sister. Why was that weird? That was nothing weird. That was awesome. They were bickering a lot, but they were flirting and they liked each other. That's a normal kind of thing. It was actually really good. They had a tryst off screen yet never on. I thought they did have one on. They just didn't show them doing it. But apparently this guy, that's what he's looking for. Back to the article. Though the characters' passion for each other was palpable, even in old age during The Force Awakens, before Han was offed by this kid Kylo Ren. Aside from Han and Leia, it's a bit rough. The only time a bikini has made it into a Star Wars movie in Return of the Jedi. Yeah, really? Only one time? Wow, come on, Star Wars. Only one bikini? You need at least 3 or 4. We need some more girls showing what they got, showing the goods. Come on, guys. It involved Fisher getting licked by the slug tongue of Jabba the Hutt. Well, you should be into that. That should be your thing, dude. And was much more about slavery than sex. Oh, he wants just straight sex, just straight doing it. Okay. Then there's Luke and Leia smooching in The Empire Strikes Back, partly to make Han jealous. Creepy in hindsight once we know they're siblings. Which leads to their parents, Anakin and Padme, whose tragic love story is essential to the prequels. Romance is forbidden for a young Jedi, which explains some of the rampant chastity. So they have a secret love that leads to a secret wedding and a secret pregnancy. So secret that they got busy between the movies. Yes, they got busy between the movies. We can figure that out. But for you, I made a little recut. So here's a little snippet from Revenge of the Sith, and I hope you enjoy. I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And He ultimately becomes Darth Vader, but more unfortunate is a complete lack of sensuality between Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman, whose performances verge on the animatronic. I didn't like their relationship in the prequels either. I didn't like how it was handled because it felt like forced. It didn't feel natural. The dialogue wasn't good and all that. But I did never thought to myself, man, we didn't get to see them. Moving on. More recently, in The Last Jedi, Kylo, Adam Driver, and new lightsaber slinger Rey play much better off each other as he tries to convince her to join him and rule the galaxy, so much that the internet tried to make Reylo a thing. Yeah. Still, it's hard to take this evil Romeo and heroic Juliet seriously when she sees the rather buff Kylo shirtless, and her reaction is to look away and ask, "Do you have a towel or something you can put on?" That was just cheap jokes by good old Ryan Johnson. I mean, ridiculous. Yeah, do you have a towel or something? That just ruins the moment. But yes, they are getting close. Uncle Luke busts in and ruins the mood. More believable as boyfriend and girlfriend are John Boyega's Finn and Kelly Marie Trans Rose. Are you shitting me? Who really seem to care about each other, so it's only a matter of time before someone interrupts them too. Yeah, he didn't seem to be into her in that way. She was into him in that way. I don't know if this guy even has ever even seen the movie. Solo at least has some cheeky fun with sex courtesy of Donald Glover's. Oh my gosh. Kira tells Han about the gambler's charisma and is about to go on about a prodigious quality before Han cuts her off. Chances are she's about to say he's strong in the Force, if you know what I mean. And while Lando hits on pretty much everyone, he does share close feelings with droid second mate and perhaps actual mate. Oh wow, L337. L3 tells Kira they're likely incompatible, but Kira wonders how that would even work. L3 pauses before stating it works. If a dude and a robot can get saucy, a couple of humans should be able to. They do, man. It just doesn't show it. Is he? He's being serious. Look, I'm not saying that I'm, holy or anything. There are movies where that's appropriate for, depending on what they're going to show. They show some sex scenes in rated R movies. They show a little bit. But this is Star Wars. This isn't that kind of movie. That's not what we're looking for when we go to see this movie. We don't want to see people f***ing. This is just not what we're looking for. What are you talking? Why do they need to put this? He hasn't explained why. Why is this important to the movie? How will this make the movie better? What's his why? Why? What's the reasoning? Why is it time? Why only one bikini? Like as if that's some kind of what is this dude is weird, man. Now I did think that the Han Solo movie would have been better if they tried to put some kind of friction, some kind of maybe Lando kind of hitting on Kira quite a bit more. Say, oh, what do we have here? How you doing, Kira? Blah blah blah. And Han kind of sees it like, hey, why are you talking to her? What are you talking to her about? They could have put something there with that. They didn't have to show anyone having sex, but they could have put some kind of friction there instead of having Lando down with the droids. He barely really talks to Kira, from my recollection. But anyway, look, we're not asking for much. You're asking for it. You want this. I don't know why. I don't know why. Of all the problems Star Wars have, of all the list of a million problems, I would have never, this one never, are they just like trying to throw us off, throw people off the track of what's really wrong? Are they just trying to put out whatever they can so people don't realize what's really wrong with Star Wars? Is it so people can say, oh yes, we need more sex in Star Wars? Who's going to say that? Obviously Star Wars will appeal to kids and families, but there are also PG-13 projects where villains get sliced in half. It's Star Wars. Yes, villains get sliced in half. Appendages are chopped off or ripped off. It's Star Wars. If you watch a porno, villains won't get sliced in half. These things won't happen, but you will see people f***ing. Would some vague movements under the covers be all that out of bounds? Oh my gosh! Something you'd see on Castle would be appropriate. Sex is bound to happen if Star Wars continues to branch out with new and different creators and characters. Come on, the Game of Thrones guys are considering it, especially when you have moments like the end of The Last Jedi where Rey and Oscar Isaac's hotshot flyboy Poe get googly-eyed when meeting each other. Yeah, they sure did, which was totally dumb. And if you read the canon novel of The Force Awakens, they'd already met. So they just met twice when meeting each other aboard the Millennium Falcon. Chances are the bedroom's free. Wow, this is one weird mother. I mean, I think this is serious. Give me your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I'm messed up. Again, dude, nothing wrong with sex. We need it so that we can continue to exist, so that we continue to give birth to new human beings. We need sex, okay? We need some more bikinis, okay? Only one. The whole every movie, only one. This is ridiculous. We need some more. Come on now. We need to be more like these movies and these movies. So here we go. Star Wars Episode 9 coming to your theater soon. Can't wait for it. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye.